Jeon Jungkook had always been a child of the city, born and raised in the heart of Seoul, where neon lights and the hum of traffic never ceased. As the youngest son of a Chaebol family, he was used to privilege, luxury, and expectations that weighed on him like chains. He was supposed to follow in his father's footsteps, take over the family business, and marry someone of equal status. But fate had other plans. One summer, after years of relentless business trips and social obligations, Jungkook's parents forced him to take a break at their countryside estate in Jeju. He resented being away from Seoul, away from the fast life. That was until he met her, Yoon Ji-eun. Ji-eun was everything Jungkook wasn't: carefree, kind-hearted, and grounded. She had grown up in the countryside, working at her family's small farm and helping out at a local cafe. She didn't care about brands or social status. To her, happiness was watching the sun rise over the ocean, making tangerine jam with her grandmother, and feeling the earth beneath her bare feet. They met at the cafe where Ji-eun worked. Jungkook, bored and frustrated with his temporary exile, wandered in one afternoon, expecting nothing more than an average meal. But the moment he saw Ji-eun, something in him shifted. Her laughter was infectious, her eyes sparkled with warmth, and her presence felt like a breath of fresh air in his suffocating world. Jungkook found himself drawn to Ji-eun in ways he couldn't explain. She teased him about his lack of experience with manual labor when he attempted to help on her family's farm. She laughed when he struggled to ride a bicycle down the narrow countryside paths. And yet, despite the teasing, she saw through his guarded exterior. She saw the lonely boy hidden beneath the polished Chaebol air. Their days were filled with quiet moments, watching the stars from Ji-eun's rooftop, eating late-night tteokbokki by the beach, and sharing stories about their dreams. Ji-eun dreamed of opening her own bakery, while Jungkook didn't know what he wanted, but for the first time he felt like he could figure it out. But summer couldn't last forever. When Jungkook's parents found out about Ji-eun, they were furious. His mother, a woman of high social standing, dismissed Ji-eun as nothing more than a fleeting summer distraction. His father, ruthless and pragmatic, warned him that being with a nobody would ruin his reputation. Jungkook was ordered to return to Seoul immediately. And Ji-eun? She was threatened. His family made it clear she wasn't welcome in Jungkook's life. Ji-eun, unwilling to be the cause of Jungkook's suffering, made the painful decision to step away. "You belong in a world I can't be part of, Jungkook," she whispered, her eyes glistening with unshed tears. Jungkook was devastated. He begged her to fight with him to stay, but she simply smiled and walked away. Back in Seoul, Jungkook was miserable. He attended business meetings, smiled at social gatherings, and played the role of the perfect son. But at night, his mind drifted back to Ji-eun. Her voice, her scent, the way she made him feel like he was just Jungkook, not a Chaebol heir. When his parents introduced him to a potential fiancé, he snapped. "I don't want this life," he declared. "And I don't want a future without Ji-eun." His father gave him an ultimatum. If he chose Ji-eun, he would be disowned. No wealth, no family name, no safety net. Jungkook didn't hesitate. He returned to Jeju, breathless and desperate, finding Ji-eun at the cafe where they had first met. "I don't care about money, status, or my family's approval," he told her. "I just want you." Ji-eun, still afraid, asked, "What if you regret it one day?" Jungkook took her hands in his voice unwavering. "The only thing I'd regret is letting you go." Jungkook gave up everything to be with Ji-eun. He moved to Jeju permanently, working alongside her in the cafe, learning how to make pastries and live a simple life. He found happiness in the small things, watching Ji-eun smile, holding her hand as they walked by the shore, waking up every morning knowing he had chosen love over duty. One evening, as they sat on the porch of Ji-eun's home, watching the sky turn shades of pink and orange, she leaned against him and whispered, "I'm glad you chose me." Jungkook kissed the top of her head, smiling. "I never had a choice. My heart was yours from the moment I met you." And just like that, against all odds, loved one,